Welcome to Friday, the start of yet another weekend, the end of a long, strenuous work week. I am your host, the awkwardly shy yet strange, peculiar guy next door, Sam's. Welcome to my show, Freaky Friday, on YouTube. So I covered last Friday the top 5 things you really should not do in a zombie apocalypse. Now it's time to cover the top 5 that you really should do in a zombie apocalypse. That being said, I will get into it. It's just number 5. Choose a zombie apocalypse partner. Make sure, when it hits, you have that one person, whether it be in a group of your friends or, a group at all, that one friend, that one person legitimately that's going to have your back no matter what. The one where if a group of zombies attacks randomly and everybody in your group, they escape and you find that your escape route is cut off, that one friend who's going to say, hey, I'm going back for him or her or them, and they just come back and epically Rambo style save you. Okay, maybe that wouldn't happen legitimately unless you were in a zombified movie, but you get my point. Someone who's going to have your back no matter what. Just the trust factor is there. You don't have to question it. So that's number 5. Choose a zombie apocalypse partner, preferably one you can trust. 4, I have to say, carry a blunt weapon. I think I already mentioned that before. Guns are great. Eventually we'll run out of ammo. Think of them as like a blunt object is like a side weapon, like an extra weapon that has infinity ammo, which is basically what a blunt weapon is. I mean, it will never run out of ammo. So in the zombie apocalypse, you'll find 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10, a zombie sometime, somewhere, somehow will randomly always be trying to grab you. And unless you're like quick at the draw, like a Western cowboy, John Wayne, or Clint Eastwood, or unless you are the Flash, you can grab your gun immediately, and there'll be times when maybe you can't even get to it at all. Always have something that you can just bash them in the head with, because zombies will die. That's the only thing that really keeps them alive, motivates them. That's their weak spot, as if everyone didn't know that already. So carry a blunt object. Number 3, listen to that voice in your head. What does that mean, you're probably thinking? You're like, okay, this guy is just rambling on about weird stuff officially that doesn't make any sense. I'll give you an example. You ever meet a person and you think that dude's, he's fake, or that bitch is just, whoops, sorry, my bad. That woman is just so, shady and crazy, and I can just tell because, that feeling you get, the feeling that I've gotten, if you've ever met someone like that, and you probably have, and they tell you that there's a voice in your head that says, I think you should stay away from that woman, or she's crazy, or a sack full of cats, don't get with her. Don't hang out with that dude because he's nothing but trouble. Always listen to it. There's going to be times where you run into people, or you run into certain camps that are set up, or strongholds in a zombie apocalypse. Kind of like, it sounds like I'm talking about The Walking Dead, and kind of I am referencing this number 3 to The Walking Dead. I guess there'll be times when you meet new people and they turn out to be the shadiest, craziest, non-trustworthy, backstabbing snakes, serpents even. I guess that'd be the same thing as a snake. But if you feel that person or persons is hasn't got your best interest or your group's best interest at heart as far as surviving, you might want to just consider ways to leave the area. If not, and I wouldn't recommend this because this is actually pretty mean, contemplate ways of getting rid of them before they get rid of you, because, I mean, the zombie apocalypse, unless, you know, you can read people's minds, you're not going to know. But if you get that feeling that, okay, these guys don't have our interests at heart, get rid of them or remove yourself in the group from that group. Just cut ties, you know, help them out a little bit and say, you know, this is all we can do. We're going to go on to the next, you know, go on about our business, go stay somewhere else or whatever. So that leaves just 2. And this was hard for me to, number 1 and number 2, runner up. It was hard for me to balance and figure out which one I should do as number 1 and number 2. And here's why. Number 2, when zombies randomly attack, it's gonna be without warning, obviously. So, you know, if you have to fall back or abandon your stronghold base, whatever, yeah, you're gonna do that because that's a wise thing to do. But afterwards, check everyone, including yourself, for any zombie bites that may be, you know, whether it be underneath the long sleeve hoodie, sweatshirt, you know, short shorts. You always want to check, because if you don't, there is a strong possibility someone is hiding a bite mark and will turn, and yeah, it will just make problems worse for everyone. Also, side note, if someone is bitten, put them out of their misery, you know, give them mercy before they turn. Don't wait, you know, the zombie apocalypse is either you or it's either them, and like Leon says in Resident Evil 6, they don't hesitate, they will kill. You know, that's all they, you know, they're like robots. Think of them like that. They're programmed once they turn to kill, to eat. You know, that's what keeps them going. So if you don't want to die or join them, just put them out of their misery. But basically check for bites, you know, do what you got to do. And that leaves number 1. Number 1, it is once said that where, you know, during a zombie apocalypse, when it first hits, like stage 1 of when it hits, stay clear for, you know, like of shopping malls, hospitals, grocery store places. You'll have to go to there, yeah, to, you know, stock up on supplies, but at the time being, stay away from them, because it is once said there were a lot of group of people, a large group of large group or groups of people. There are more now. So since the zombie apocalypse has hit, those people don't exist. Now there are zombies and just dead bodies. So, like, going to the mall, okay, we're going to set up shop here, we're going to be protected, everything's going to be fine. No. Shopping malls suck. Even for people like myself, when there is no zombie apocalypse. So, you know, stay away from malls, airports, you know, unless you're planning on flying away. In which case I'd say hopefully the guy is a pilot, or you have a pilot in your group or whatever. But even still, stay away from crowded areas where there once were humans, now there are zombies. The more humans that are in that area, the equally amount of numbered zombies they're gonna be there now. So, I mean, the zombie apocalypse just hit. You don't really want to go out and say, oh, I want to go out and pick out a favorite pair of shoes, or I want to hit Victoria's Secret. Yeah, okay, you can do that, but you will most likely be bitten and or end up dead. So yeah, stay away from like malls, hospitals. It's a zombie apocalypse. You know, you'll have to go through like Walmart and Hy-Vee and Sunmart, gas stations if you're like me and you need your cigarette fix from time to time. But that should come later, not like after immediately zombies have taken over, because that's just like the dumb thing to do. So the most wise thing to do is to stay away and venture out in certain places if needed. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to slash the like button, and while you're doing that, you can go up and stab the subscribe button, and I will see you back here Monday for One Up Monday. As always, stay frosty.